I'm going to give a review of my Graco Pack and Play. This review is for Stuff4Tots. So this is the Pack and Play. It gets pretty compact. You couldn't use it as a carry-on on an airplane, but you could definitely check it. Although if I ever traveled with it, or if I ever needed to travel on a plane, I probably would just buy one when I got there. What I love about this is it's not terribly expensive. You can definitely get it for under $50. If you watch for sales, you can get it for even cheaper than that. That's why I picked this one. I wanted one that was safe, but also economically friendly. So once you have it like this, it comes in its own case with the handle sticking out. You have to make sure you put the cover on right so that the handle sticks out. I messed that up a lot and it's really annoying. But once you remember, you can have the handle stick out. Then you just unzip it. And this is all you need. Take the zipper off. Put it here. Then you un-Velcro this. The floor of the Pack and Play was the thing it got carried in. Put that out of the way. Then you want to open the sides. And as you do this, you want to pop the sides and then the front. I usually do the sides together, make sure those are straight and locked. It's like two pieces. If you don't do it, you can see that it's like bent. But as long as you lock it, it's locked in place. Then you know you're good. It is on wheels, so on hardwood it will slide. But if you lock it and pop it up, then you want to push this down. You won't be able to push the center down until all four are locked, which is a great safety mechanism. Once it's up like this, then you put the floor that was around it to the bottom. There's little Velcro pieces here that goes through a little hole here. You just thread it through and it helps keep it in place. I don't always do this, to be honest. It's definitely safer because it'll stay in place. My 2-year-old, when he was getting older, maybe around 18 months, figured out how to pick up the sides. So then we definitely did do it. So yeah, there's that. With my oldest, I never put a sheet on. I just spot cleaned it, which you totally can. It's safe and perfectly sleepable, playable as is. With my youngest, I always use a sheet. It can take any Pack and Play sheet. I like the ones that are stretchy, but it doesn't really matter. Whatever fits, you want to make sure it's a tight fit and there's no loose material, just from a safe sleep perspective. This does meet the standards for safe sleep. Any Pack and Play made after 2013 does, so you always want to make sure for that. So now it's put together. This is what I have two of. This is the basic bare bones Pack and Play. Easy to get in, easy to get out. I've actually put this part together while holding a baby one-handed. I used to bring this to the gym when I worked out so that my baby had a safe place to hang out. I never wanted them to sit in a car seat because of positional asphyxiation if they fell asleep, and also just keeping their head still so this at least to let them move. But I would hold the baby on the dirty gym floor, put this together, and then put them in there. Now I was able to do that. Yeah, so then this Pack and Play actually does come with a bassinet height, which when your baby's young is awesome. They can stand this up to 15 pounds or skill level when they push up on their hands and knees. Or you can just make sure you check your manual to confirm how long you can use this. But basically you just snap these pieces on, and you'll know if they're sitting right because there's like thicker parts here and you want to make sure that they're all flush. So once it's like that, oops, you want to make sure you bring the floor up because this goes on top. So you have to un-Velcro that from the bottom. If you forget, this comes out. Then this gets clipped in. Like I said, you want to make sure it's all the way down and spread out. So you just check and make sure the material's pulled. And then this goes in here. And on the top one, there's actually 4 little Velcro pieces, and they just stick. So that's it. But again, you can put the sheet on here if you want. This type of Pack and Play also comes with a little activity bar, and you can hang. This has little Velcro pieces that actually came with toys. We took them off, and I tend to hang different toys up here. Only when baby's awake. I don't put extra toys in when baby's sleeping because only things that were tested that come with the Pack and Play should be used for safe sleep. But yeah, this is it fully put together. So now to take it apart is everything in reverse. So this comes out. You want to, I make sure to stand that up so that it's easier once I get ready to put it all done, back apart. This comes off. This unfortunately does not fit in the carrying bag. So when we travel in the car with this, usually we just put this in first. It's not a big deal, it doesn't take up that much room. And then the same thing with this from before, you can't unlock the sides until you pull the bottom. So if there was a baby in here, these can't come undone. So there's no risk of someone accidentally taking it apart while the baby's in there. You physically need to take that out. And then there's a red thing. And all over the bottom it says, stop, do not push this down, blah, blah, blah. There's things to remind you, but just in case it's foolproof. So then anyway, pull this up. Once it's up, then you press these little white buttons. There's one on each one. I try to do the sides together, and the front and back together, and then you slide it in. And if you didn't get them all the way pressed in, they won't go in. There we go. Sorry, I didn't pull the bottom all the way up. And then that's why you want to have this standing up, because then this is here. You wrap this around, back up. Use Velcro things, go through the loops, and then you were to just put it back in the bag. So all in all, I'm very happy with this. I recommend it to all my friends. You could spend hundreds of dollars on a pack and play. I personally don't think you need to, but it depends what you really want. So I wanted something that was economically friendly, safe for my kids to sleep and play in, easy to carry, which this is, fairly easy to put together, which this is, in my opinion. We lose some ability to, I can't carry it on my back. I'm okay with that. I don't really plan to. I can't check it. I can't carry it on an airplane. I'm okay. I don't really plan to. But that's really all I feel like you can't do with this. I like that the sides are meshed, so when I use my camera, I can see the baby. It's very easy. I usually set up the camera like on a trash can about a couple feet away and look in from the side. Totally meshed. There's nothing on the sides to be distracting to the baby when they're trying to sleep. It's hard so that they sleep, their heads, they won't sink in and then risk suffocation. So safety is key, price was key, functionality was key, and I think this has all of those things. So hopefully that review was helpful, and thank you. Bye.